All right, welcome back to Bayou Town. We have the superintendent of Lafourche Parish Schools here, Mr. Jared Martin. We have a couple of segments. We're going to get to him on and about, but we also have Dr. Ragan Lorraine, and we're going to talk about her because what an accomplishment. She is the state principal of the year finalist, but more importantly, the principal of Galliano Elementary School. So welcome aboard,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Ragan. So how do you feel? This is pretty good stuff.
I mean, it's very exciting. It's definitely an honor. It was an honor to become principal of the year of Lafourche Parish. Then semifinals and finals. It's very humbling.
And you've been at the school for how long?
31 and a half years. Yes.
And you're still smiling.
I am. I love my job.
Yeah.
I do.
So once you become a teacher, it's a lot of fulfillment in that, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, and you just keep going. How do you stop from getting bored every year? Because you do something for that long. Do you just come up with a new plan, or what do you do?
When you have 350, 370 children, you are never bored. There's always excitement. And I love my job. I really do. I have 1 year left of drop. But I was telling Mr. Martin that after that, I'm probably going to just continue because I still enjoy it. So
he's hurrahing right now. Yeah, it makes his job easier when people like you stick around.
Well, I guess it does.
You just love what you do,
I
right?
do love what I do. I do.
What do
It's
you
a great
teach for the
community.
audience? What do you teach?
When I taught second grade and I taught sixth grade. So
That's a
was
difference.
It was, but I much preferred the older kids.
Really?
I did.
What was it? So they sort of catch on, they're getting a little more mature at the time?
I think they understand, take out the book, open it up to page 57, whereas the little ones, it takes a little longer.
Right. Mr. Superintendent, what a great honor for Dr. Ragan, right?
And this is the second real great honor that she's really been bestowed this year. The Louisiana Department of Education, the state superintendent, Dr. Kate Brumley, visited her campus, completely unrelated.
Yeah.
And her campus was identified as a comeback campus for Louisiana. And what that really has to do with, all of our kids really had a terrible turn during COVID because the experience of school changed dramatically. And what the State Department did was it really looked at schools and tried to identify what schools have gotten their students back to the achievement levels that they were attaining prior to COVID. What schools have taken COVID in stride and now have students achieving not close to where they were, but exceeding where they were. And her school, because of her leadership, was one of those campuses that Dr. Brumley came and visit. So she's not just popular amongst her peers. She's not just popular amongst her supervisors. Her teachers, day in and day out, are doing the hard work that makes kids successful. And so that's why her campus, I imagine if she gets any more awards that she's even going to tell you, it has a lot to do with her, but she's got a whole campus of people that make this thing happen. And we're real proud of the leadership that she shows.
Now, not only did you teach and all that, but I'm looking at this, and you were a lifeguard? Tell me about that.
Okay, that was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
but you're still a lifeguard if you're teaching children, right? How
Yeah.
long ago was that?
Oh, goodness. I was in high school. So we're not going to say how many years ago that was. But I was in high school.
What don't you
It
do?
was fun. I don't know. I like to cook too. I
Do
cook for
you
my
really?
teachers a lot.
What's your favorite thing you like to cook?
For them or for
Well,
me?
let's do both. Let's do
Okay,
for you
for
and for them.
them, they like when I do pancakes in the morning for them or I fry them some beignets. They love that kind of stuff.
Okay. all
And
right.
look, if it takes for me to feed them, to make them happy, I will do it.
Now, what do you like to cook for yourself?
My husband, he can just cook it and I'll eat it and it works perfect. that
Wow.
way.
Wow.
No, I like to cook almost anything.
So that many years, that's fantastic. Mr. Martin, I know you love to hear that. Doesn't that make your job easier when you have teachers and principals like this that are so committed to what they're doing? If in a perfect world, if everybody were like that, wouldn't it be great?
In a perfect world, like what you just described, my phone wouldn't ring and problems didn't arise. No, she absolutely makes the job not only easy but enjoyable. Again, when When a principal wakes up and enjoys what they do every day, it inspires teachers to wake up and enjoy what they do every day, which then inspires kids to wake up and enjoy school. It's a trickle-down leadership that she has brought to the school for many years, that I hope she continues to bring to the school for many years, and one that we want all of our leaders to replicate.
Yeah, so Friday is the big day?
Saturday.
Oh, is it Saturday?
Saturday,
Okay, so it's July 21st?
22nd.
Well, I don't know why they said 21st.
I know it does.
I'm a
say
day in the
Saturday.
dollar short.
That's
I'm
okay.
Day off and a dollar
It's on
short.
Saturday.
Okay, so does it make you nervous?
No, it doesn't,
Yeah.
because I really feel what I've accomplished, being in the top 9 is great, and I'm so satisfied with it. So if anything happens on Saturday, that's just a cherry on top, but
Yeah.
I'm just happy where I'm at.
So
I really
you've
am.
already won.
I have. I really feel like I have.
All
And
right.
I'll have all my family there, so it'll be, Mr. Martin will be there, so it'll be a great evening.
So when can me and Mr. Morton take a trip to your school so we can eat some pancakes in the morning?
You just need to let me know and I'll cook them.
All right. You got
You just
blueberries
let
to
me
put
know.
on top?
Huh?
I'll bring the blueberries.
You can.
Well, certainly, congratulations. Great honor. And
Thank you.
we'll be waiting to see for sure.
Okay.
And Mr. Morton, we'll see you on the other side, right?
Absolutely.
All right. We'll take a short break. We're going to be right back with more news from Lafourche. Don't go away.